It feels like I'm living in the Twilight Zone today because the Competition Commission has blocked the sale of Burger King to a company because that company is not black enough. Yes, I know. I know. It sounds like a sci-fi movie. It sounds like an absurdist comedy from 1950, but it's not. It's the reality of living in this country with this government. This is the reality. Black-owned companies cannot sell loss-making assets because the purchaser is not black enough. I mean, really. Anyway, let's see what the Competition Commission has to say for itself. And it really is there in black and white because it says the Competition Commission has prohibited a proposed transaction whereby ECP Africa intended to acquire Burger King and Grand Foods meat plant from Grand Parade Investments. And I stress this point. The Commission found that the merger would lead to a significant reduction in the shareholding of historically disadvantaged persons in a target firm, more than 68% to 0% as a result of this merger. So basically, the Competition Commission is applying the pencil test to companies who want to buy other companies. If you're not BE, if you're not black, if your shareholding does not follow the exact ideology of the ANC, you can't buy a f***ing business. And I apologize for the language, but it is insane. Utterly, I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. And before my video gets taken off, let's just continue. The Commission then goes on to say that the merger will have a substantial negative effect on the promotion of greater spread of ownership, in particular to increase the levels of ownership by historically disadvantaged persons in firms in the market. I will rephrase that. If you don't pass the pencil test, you cannot buy a company. That is exactly what the Competition Commission is saying. You're not black enough, you can't buy a company. What? What does this have to do with competition? It doesn't. But you see, this is the problem. It says Competition Commission. It should be called Communism Commission. But generally speaking, what we are seeing is the Competition Commission is pushing BE as hard as it can. And the rapid acceleration of BE under our dear President Cyril Ramaphosa is astonishing. It is breathtakingly efficient. People say he's useless. People say he can't make decisions. Maybe that is the case, but in terms of BE, he is Speedy Gonzalez. He is the most efficient and effective person in the world at making sure that race nationalism touches every single aspect of our lives. And he has been superbly efficient because we have now, in this point in time in South Africa in 2021, where if you're not black enough, you can't buy a company. I mean, what more is there to say? What more is there to say? Where's the reform? Where's the investment? We got 72% youth unemployment. Do you think anyone gives a shit? No. They want their little patronage scheme. They want to make sure that they can buy things on the cheap. So if you want to make good business in this country as a non-ANC cadre, you are completely screwed. So you may be thinking to yourself, Ramon, how did we get here? The Competition Commission was supposed to look at dominant firms and monopolies in the market. Why are they enforcing pencil tests all over the place? Well, we were warned, my friends. This has been a long time in the making. Because back in 2018, a year and a bit into Cyril's reign, the Competition Amendment Act of 2018 was passed in Parliament. And one of the key criterions for this act was to protect the growth and stimulate the market of small and medium businesses and firms owned and controlled by historically disadvantaged persons. And that is the ANC way. They have a law, it is this narrow. Then they broaden it, then they broaden it, then it becomes all-encompassing where in 2021, you can't buy a business because you're too white. And you know what? No one seems to care. No one seems to care. Other than Sakeliga, other than AfriForum, other than the Institute of Race Relations, I, myself, a few other YouTubers. But really, no one cares anymore about race, right? It's just normal. It's normal that if you're white, you can't buy a business. It just seems like no one gives a shit. But I give a shit, and I'll tell you why. Because I think the ANC knows very well they are on a downward trend. They are pushing as much as possible because they know the lucre is running out. We're going to have an IMF bailout sooner or later. The ANC might lose an election very, very soon. And before that happens, the comrades need to eat, ladies and gentlemen. As Smat Ngonyama once said, he didn't join the struggle to be poor. Well, that has pervaded the entire ANC, and this is what they are doing at the moment.